Hello there. My name is Tracy Baxendale Bull, and I'm the creator of the Mindful Mates program, as well as the Mindful Mates After Trauma program. And if you're watching this video, you are likely to be in. Today, I'm going to share some insights with you from neuroscience and show you how couples in distress can learn better ways of meeting each other in the middle, literally. So, what we all desire in our relationships, and actually what is best for our health, is to feel safe and connected and have a deep emotional bond with our partner. But sometimes when we are feeling distressed, when we are stressed, when we are distracted, and when there is resentment or trauma in this relationship with our partner, this can lead to us being dysregulated in our interactions, especially in those tough conversations about sensitive topics. So allow me to share my screen here so that you can see what might happen if you are becoming dysregulated or emotional when you're speaking to your partner, or if communication is not going so well. So, as you'll see, I am no artist, and I'm just going to attempt to do some drawing here for you. So here's a head. Let's say this is one person, and then here's another head. This is the other person. So when I work with couples that are in distress, what that usually means is that one or both partners are actively having stress or trauma symptoms. Let's look at your brain on stress, toxic stress or trauma. Deep in the limbic system, you have a small area of the brain. You both have a small area of the brain called the amygdala. And the amygdala in your average person that has not experienced trauma or toxic stress, the amygdala is mostly at rest. So it's turned off. However, if one or both of you have endured a prolonged period of stress, if you are under toxic stress, meaning your allostatic load, your ability to deal with stress has gone down, your allostatic load has gone up, and your stress meter is just broken, your amygdala is going to be chronically turned on. And this is described as several ways in our field. One of the ways that we describe this is being dysregulated or hyper aroused. So when the amygdala is turned on, this has a lot of consequences for our health because the amygdala is connected to other parts of our brain and body. It's connected to, for instance, the vagus nerve that goes to our heart and lungs and our digestive system and our belly. So when we're under chronic states of stress, or we have past trauma and resentment that's interfering with our ability to stay in the present, our amygdala is on. This leads us to be very tense and brittle in our relationships, and this is known as armoring. And so we approach our partner in this manner too. Couples in distress through the Mindful Mates or Mindful Mates After Trauma program can learn how to regulate their own amygdala and get it to be switched off again, which is good. We want that amygdala switched off. Couples can learn to do this by entering into their relationship space in a relaxed way. by learning to breathe, make good eye contact, soften through the body, and then name their feelings and focus on connect. So there's a couple of phrases that I like to use here. You have to connect with your partner before you correct your partner. You also have to name your feeling to tame your feeling. So if you're showing up in your primary relationship dysregulated or hyper aroused with this amygdala turned on and your body braced and you're ready to fight, flight, or freeze up, whoo, you got to learn to bring that down through your breathing, be able to name your feelings, at least introspectively, establish some safety with this relaxed posture, and then the magic can start happening. Couples in distress can actually learn to co-regulate, which means your frontal cortex can learn to regulate your partners and vice versa through also some magic little things called mirrored neurons. As you see each other regulated, being safe, providing affirmation and validation, the mirrored neurons and the empathy centers and the prefrontal cortex in your brain, the PFC, will start to simmer down your body, turn off this amygdala, regulate your vagus nerve, and create this neurospace in the middle, this neural space of co-regulation, so that you can go from a couple in distress to a couple that can provide safety and trust in your most important relationship. Thanks for listening.